Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the We Run on Coffee podcast. I'm Marissa.
And I'm Arika.
And I'm excited because this is part 2 of our interview series. So for right now, we only have 2 parts because there's only 2 of us. But if there's anybody specifically that you want us to interview, let us know.
Yes.
And we will invite them back on to interview.
Yes, I love it. I feel like it seems like it would get redundant having the same questions, but I just don't think so because these are so fun. Like, I just want to know everyone's.
Everybody's answers will be different too.
Yeah,
so
I love it. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. But before we get into our looking forwards in the interview questions themselves, what are you drinking, Arika?
Now I'm just drinking water because I finished my coffee, or I mostly finished it. I realized when we took a little break between filming or recording, and I went somewhere and I realized I left my coffee wherever it is. I don't know where it is, but it's mostly gone. Okay. So just water now.
Okay.
What about you?
I made another coffee because I'm really sleepy.
Loaded. She's buzzing.
I know. I need to be buzzing because I'm a sleepy girl. I just feel like I've gone to bed later than normal the last 2 days, so I feel like I've just been extra sleepy, even though I woke up at 8 and now it's 10:30 almost. I should be awake. But I made another coffee, and this one is the one that I was talking about that I was gonna make last time, but I wanted to wait. So I made just a regular latte, but I added maple syrup to it.
Yum. We love.
I was gonna do
a sucker for the syrup and the honey and the brown sugar. I love it all, and the cinnamon.
I was gonna do maple brown sugar, but I didn't want to dig in the pantry and get out the brown sugar, so I just did the maple syrup.
Now that I do a brown sugar brevet every day, I had to do the thing and make a canister of brown sugar on the counter because I'm just I can't be getting that out every time.
Yeah, I just don't have any of those countertop canisters, and I think I need to get one. But maybe I'll order it when I order more Nespresso pods because I just opened up my last box today.
Mm-hmm. Do you order those on Amazon or do you order them from Nespresso?
I usually order them from Nespresso. I don't think that the price is much different, though.
It's not much different. I get it on Amazon just to get the 2-day shipping, but when I run out of recycling bags, then I order from Nespresso and I get the bags because I do the recycling thing. But what I was going to say is a life hack, I guess. I keep giving people the coupon hacks, I feel like, recently. But you guys know now that you should go to the store Sierra and buy your home candles from 2 weeks ago episode. But canisters, for the counter, I have these 3 gray ones. They're gray ceramic with stripes on them, and they have wooden lids, very cute. And I got them on the clearance at Michael's craft store.
Oh,
because their little home stuff clearance, so cheap. They were a couple dollars each.
Because there's literally one in the parking lot of our apartment complex. Basically
might be good. It's just those random stores that you don't think about for home stuff. That's where it's cheap. But anyway.
Yeah, and Michael's always has good end of season sales.
Yes, they do.
So I'm curious if they have I guess it's the start of it's almost the end of spring. I don't know what
maybe
season.
maybe they'd have the Easter stuff on sale, or maybe it's gone already. I don't know.
It'll probably be gone, but
but they do. They have
stuff.
they have it so cheap, the holiday stuff. They'll put 75-90% off, whatever. The more it goes, I'm love it. Thanks, Michael's.
Definitely a good one.
That was a tangent.
That's okay. We need the life hacks around here. But what are you looking forward to, Arika? I want you to go first.
Okay. So, a few things. So excited. Actually, in a week, my friend Taylor's going to be in Ohio. So
I saw that.
Crazy. I know. Just got back from LA. 2 weeks later, I think, from getting back from LA, she's coming to Ohio, and I'm helping her with her moving her stuff. So she's officially getting her stuff. She's moving it all to LA, and she's going to be there permanently. So that's really crazy. It was all kind of I'll deal with it when I get there. And so she finally got an apartment, and she's finding her place or whatever. So now it was time. She's I want my Nespresso back and my Keurig.
No, literally.
Yeah, she's been drinking just the iced coffee Starbucks that you buy at the store. She's I'm ready for my morning coffee routine. I was I feel that. I would miss that too. So yeah, she's going to be here, and I'm going to be helping her move all her stuff into a shipping pod, which is, I've never done that before, but honestly, it'll be good in case Angela and I ever need to do that in the future. We'll know how now.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Also looking forward to next week, or maybe in 2 weeks, Lauren is graduating college. Can't believe.
Yay!
It's so exciting. So you all know Lauren. If you don't, definitely go back. But I'll give the relation quickly. I'm dating Angelo. Angelo's my boyfriend. Angelo's younger sister, Vernita, is a close friend of mine, even though like siblings, but also
Basically.
she's like a friend. We love hanging out with her. And her girlfriend is Lauren. Lauren is graduating college. So exciting. She said she applied to get some like extra tickets for us because obviously her family's going. Yeah. But they still haven't gone back to her, which seems crazy. But
some of my friends graduated yesterday and they didn't know until last week that they got.
That's nuts. Yeah, they haven't said anything about it. So me and Angela decided, wait, we can still just show up and wait outside either way. So we're just going to do that no matter what. So I'm excited for that. And then 2 more things. This one is so random, but I wanted to show you this because I think it's adorable. And I don't know if you'll think it's adorable, but you'll appreciate. So I got an Instagram ad. And they've been targeting me hard with the shopping ads on there. And they gave me a baby item. And I was thinking, why am I getting baby items? I'm like, oh, yeah, because I've been to like 2 baby showers and I'm going to another one. I keep searching for them. Yeah,
you keep looking up on Instagram
literally, I'm
or like
baby
on
stuff.
on Amazon or something.
Yes, it's Amazon for sure. So true. And so I got this little baby thing. And I was like, oh, my God, if I had a baby, I would buy this. And I just couldn't stop thinking about it. Like I saved it and I was like, I can't stop thinking about this. I have to buy this for somebody. And then I went back and looked at it and I was like, this is perfect for Natalie and for her new baby. I don't know. I don't think she said the name on social, so I won't say it, but I was like, I'm going to send this to her. So I bought this just because I had to. Let me show you. It's a baby bikini. And it has like little cowboys and cacti and actually maybe cowgirls, cacti, a saddle, whatever. And it comes with a matching bow.
That's
I was
so
like,
cute.
I cannot resist buying this. So I bought it and sent it to her house. And hopefully it's already there by the time this episode comes out. Way after we record it, so we'll.
This
hope it's
episode
there.
comes out by the time I hope that the baby is here.
Does it really?
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, no way. Okay,
this episode comes out May 22nd, and her due date is like right around there. So
we're definitely
really
safe. We're safe. Yeah, I just bought this like a few days ago, and I'm just not. I didn't tell her. I'm just gonna let it show up, and then I'm gonna text her and be like, "I sent you something," but I couldn't resist it. It's just adorable. I was like, a baby wearing this. It can't be cuter. Like,
and it's
so
a little
cute.
like girl bathing suit, so like you had to send
like
it
a little
like,
bikini.
Yeah.
And I also just thought like I loved the print, but I was like, a lot of people aren't into that. It's like, how do I describe it? It's like Western boho almost. And so I was like, I feel like for a little Southern girl baby, they live in Georgia, so I just felt like it was perfect, and I hope
and it definitely
Natalie likes
matches
it too.
like the nursery vibes
too.
too.
So cute. It has like the little sage green ruffles on it. Oh my God,
yeah.
I'm obsessed. I'll post a picture of this on the Instagram if you guys want to see, and I'll tag the brand because it's just so cute. So that's something I am looking forward to Natalie getting it and seeing it. I hope she actually likes it, but I think she will.
I think she will.
And okay,
the baby won't be able to fit into it for like a year or two, but it's okay.
I put it as I was like, I don't know what size to get, but I got 0 to 3 months because I was like, she can wear it in the summer even if she doesn't swim yet. Like she can just put it on her to be cute. So I don't know. We'll see if she wears it. But either way, and also Natalie could, if she wanted, to get something in a matching print. Like there's clothes and swimsuits and baby blankets and everything in this print. So I was like, okay, if she likes it, I'll let her know.
That'd be so cute because she could definitely get a matching bathing suit. And like the baby's going to be born right at the beginning of summer. So
I know.
It'll be perfect.
I love it. Anyways, okay, so that's that. And then my final looking forward to, this is so exciting, but Angelo's friend John, who you all have heard of, don't really know, but you've heard of him. He wants to come on the podcast so bad also, I gotta say. So we might have to bring him on.
Tell him to get a mic.
He's itching. He's like, you guys, I need to be on the podcast. He's great. But he is moving home for good. So he currently lives in Hawaii and he's moving back to Ohio, where he's from. And everybody's really excited because Angelo and his bestie get to reunite. It's kind of cute. They're so pumped. But we're going to throw him like a welcome home party. And I'm very excited for it. And it's kind of going along with what you had on your bucket list of having like a summer party.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little summer party. It's going to be welcome home. He's also getting recently divorced. So it's just going to be like a fun little get together of like a next chapter in your life party.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be cute. We haven't seen him in probably since me and Angelo went to San Diego, which was when I was in college. So at least like 5 years probably. It's the last time we actually saw him in real life, I think. So it's just crazy. But yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yay.
What are you looking forward to?
I feel like I don't have that much, but let me look at my calendar.
A lot of mine too were
happening.
Like in the future. Like these are probably not in the next 2 weeks, but I was just like, I just can't stop thinking about them.
Yeah, I know. That's what mine is. So
fun.
I was telling Arika right before we got started recording, today I'm actually doing a little virtual surprise bridal shower for my friend Danielle.
So
and
cool.
I'm not 100% sure if she listens to this podcast, but if she does, she got married like 4 days ago when this came out.
That's awesome.
So congrats. But we are doing, like I said, a little surprise bridal shower. She went to a wedding this weekend with her fiance, and they're stopping by like her future mother-in-law's house on the way back when they're driving. So we are all getting on Zoom. We got these canvases to paint. They said to like have like, they want like a tropical drink, like for you to like drink while you're doing it.
That's adorable.
But I think I'll just like have a sparkling water or something, because I don't want to have a cocktail at like 4 in the
middle
afternoon
of the day
on a Sunday.
Yeah, fair enough.
but we'll like just
That's
do that.
cute.
We're surprising her on Zoom, and it'll be really fun. So I'm
Yes.
excited for that. I don't really know like how it's gonna work, because I know like talking on it's gonna be weird. So I'm just like, I'm really just prepared to sit there on a Zoom call and paint a canvas, but it'll still be okay.
Yeah.
And
That's awesome. Shout out Danielle. Happy wedding.
Shout out Danielle. Happy wedding. But I am also super excited because this is my last week doing charge things.
Wow, that came so fast. I was actually thinking about this. I was thinking, wait, I don't know if she meant the end of this school semester or the end of this year 2024. So I actually wasn't sure.
Yeah, the end of this school semester. So my schools are located in Wisconsin, so their school schedule is a little bit weird. Like I said, I had a couple of friends graduate like this weekend, and that's like the typical school schedule, but their school schedule shifted a couple of weeks like back just because of weather and stuff. Yeah. But they are going into their like last weeks of school, and I'm setting up like final calls with like the last 3 of them to just like say goodbye and good luck, and to like, you got this. I'm so glad like I got to see you like grow this year. So yeah, that's exciting. And then I'll have a lot more free time to work on the podcast after that.
Crazy.
And then I am looking forward to the wedding, but we are going to record one more time before then.
Ooh,
so I don't want to say that, I guess, is my looking forward to, but it really is, because I'm going, and I'm staying
it's a fun
on the
trip.
beach,
yeah,
and I'm so excited. And I was literally looking at my legs because I was wearing ripped jeans to emo night, if you know. That was the whole topic of last week's episode was emo night.
Emo night.
But I was looking at my legs through my ripped jeans, and I was like, oh, I'm so pasty. And
That's
Kyle
funny.
said, don't worry, we're going to the beach soon. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's so exciting. I love a beach trip. It really brightens the day.
I know, but I do think I need a new bathing suit, because I don't know if I'm in love with any of mine.
I felt like that this year too. I bought one new one that I love, but I felt the same way. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, and like I feel like my body doesn't change that much, but I feel like it changes enough to where I'm like, my bathing suits aren't cutting it anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think I need to find my style of bathing suit, because
Yes.
I don't think any of mine are like the style that like looks best on my body, but I don't know what kind that is. So
I feel the same way. Mine are all like random from each other too. They're not like all the same. They're all like just random.
I think I need to like look up like bathing suits for body shapes, because like I
Yeah.
don't even know what body shape I would be, but I need to find one that matches.
I like that. Maybe we should do a deep
body.
dive.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe we should do a whole episode on how to find your perfect bikini for summer. But then I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of late in the year. Everyone's already going to know by this point. Maybe next year. If we figure it out, then next year we can do it.
Yeah, we got to figure out. And I want to learn how to like better dress for my body type, because I think a lot of people would say that I probably am like an hourglass just because I have wide hips and wide shoulders, but I don't know if I necessarily agree with that because of like my weight distribution being different. But like, I need to know what to wear as a girl with like broad shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Did you see, Anna Sitar on Instagram and TikTok and stuff? Did you see she came out with a swim line?
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. She's a small girl, but also she's very muscular in her back and shoulders. So I'm like wondering, I don't know, maybe there's something good there.
I think she was a swimmer.
Oh, that would make sense. That would make sense. That might be right. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe those are good. I don't know if they're expensive though. Bikinis can be so expensive. It kind of pisses me off. I'm like, they don't need to be this much
I just
money.
want to go to Target because theirs are always really cute patterns and stuff. Yeah. But they're always like the string bikinis and like, not that I have like a fat back, but I have a wide back, and string bikinis just make me look like the Michelin Man.
They're also risky. Like I get scared sometimes with them. I don't know. Yeah. I like a good clasp if I can, or like a really good tie.
I wouldn't call myself like a big chested woman, but like I got a little something, and I can't wear a little tiny string
like
bikini.
A tiny square or a tiny triangle.
Yeah.
Like the Skims are like tiny little triangles. I'm like, what are you doing with that? Like
I know.
You can't even swim in that. I want to swim in my swimsuit.
my hips are too wide, my butt's too big to wear like cheeky bikinis because even regular bikinis are cheeky on me.
Yes, and they just go in. Like my butt just eats them. Seriously.
Yes.
There's no worse feeling than when your butt eats your friggin' swimsuit.
And then like my hips are too wide, but my waist is too small, and then the bathing suit's baggy, and I'm like, it's gonna fall off.
Nothing worse than a sag too. Actually, okay, these are really expensive, but Taylor and I went to the store. We were shopping just like on the main like Melrose or whatever in LA, and there was a store, I don't know if you've seen these, of like those crinkly bikinis, and they're only come in one size. I have to find the name of the brand. They only come in one size because they're this really special fabric, which is why they're so expensive, because it's a really special fabric, but they are supposedly made to fit everyone, and they were so high quality. I'll find it and send it to you. But it might be a good one because it's like, I wish I could describe it. They do have different styles. So they say if you're larger chested, the little ones will fit you, but they're not going to be super supportive. So go for the sports bra style or whatever. And they're just so good. I need to find it. I'll ask if Taylor knows what it is.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I need something that I feel like confident in, because like
that's key.
I mean, like bikinis, like you're obviously like the most exposed because like you're wearing like no clothes.
Nothing.
But I want to feel like confident in it too.
I totally agree. I know. I want to find some new ones. I found a good one at Discount Fashion Warehouse. I don't know if you've ever been there in Columbus, but got it from J. Crew for $7.99 total, and it's my new most confident bikini. I love it so much.
Yay!
But yeah, I love summer. I'm so happy. I can't wait.
We're there. Well, the weather for sure this week is
I know. I hope it doesn't go back down because I will be so sad.
Are you ready to be interviewed?
Let's do it. Welcome to the interview series, everybody.
So these are the same questions as last week, but Eric is obviously going to have hopefully different answers.
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay, so number 1, what is your zodiac sign, and do you identify with it, and what do you feel about that in general?
Okay, so as you guys know, I spoiled in the last episode that I am a Scorpio. I don't think I really believe in the zodiac signs that much as like, I don't know. It's just hard. It's like some people believe it as like, I'm not calling it a religion, but some people believe it in it as strongly as they would if they were in a different religion or something, like, and they base their life on it. I think it's cool. I don't think I understand it enough to even be at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I totally would be open to like understanding it more. And I've actually heard something really interesting on another podcast of this girl talking about, she said, I don't believe in zodiac signs, but I do believe in birth charts. She said, I think of zodiac signs as like those little things that it's like, if you're a Scorpio, this week you're going to meet the love of your life. She was like, I don't know if I believe that, but I do believe in birth charts and like where all the stars and planets were on the minute you were born, meaning something. And I thought that was an interesting take. So all that to say, I don't really identify with the zodiac signs in general, but Scorpio seems fitting to me sometimes. Like sometimes I read the stuff and I'm like, do I just want to believe this, or does it actually apply to me? I don't know. But I do feel that. I think I am better now, but I used to be really cold as a person in general, just like kind of like cold or like hard ass, very like black and white. And that feels Scorpio to me, at least from what I've heard. I don't know.
I think going off of what you were saying about that girl talking about birth charts, this is going to sound literally so woo-woo for like 5 seconds. I love it. I know I'm going to sound crazy, but I think that I genuinely believe this. Okay. So like she was saying with birth charts, like about where all the stars and stuff are when you're born, the moon has a direct effect on the tide, right? Mm-hmm. We all know that that's a scientific fact. So the moon adjusts like the tide of the ocean and whatever, and like... whatever like that. So it has an effect on that water. So why doesn't it have effect on the water in our bodies? Because we are just like, we're like what, 75% water. So why wouldn't the moon affect our bodies the same way that it affects the earth? Because we're made up of the exact same amount of water as the earth.
Okay, I like this theory. I have a feeling that when Angelo listens back to this, he's going to come to me and be like, babe, I can tell you why it's not. Or why it is. Like, he will know the answer to this hypothetical question, but I love that. That's really interesting.
I was also thinking, because like when you're like before you're born, you're like literally just floating around in liquid inside of your like the womb. Yeah. And so why wouldn't that also have an effect on you?
Wait, that's so interesting. Yeah. I listen to a lot of podcasts that have done this before, where someone will like come on and read their birth chart like a professional. Mm-hmm. Okay, if you guys want to share this episode with your friends so that maybe we can get a little funding, because that's the hardest part about this, maybe we could bring someone on someday. We could talk about it, because that's really interesting.
I'm so curious, because like that's me like trying to use like the science in my brain to relate back to like a woo-woo thing. Yeah. Because if the moon has such a direct effect on the earth because of the amount of water on the earth, why wouldn't it have the same amount of effect on us?
Maybe we'll have to research this and do like a deep dive episode.
Right?
Because I'm sure I could Google this, but I'm not gonna.
No, I just
want to live in my
own little head right
let's
now.
just think about it in our own head. That's funny. Okay, I love it. So yeah, that's my feelings. I'm a Scorpio. I do feel like I identify with it most of the time, but sometimes I'm like, okay, you guys know those things on Instagram where it's like Scorpio starter pack, you know, like they put the little images or whatever. I never look like those. They're always like all black, emo, smokes a cigarette. It's you. Yeah, it's literally you personified. And I'm like, okay, I don't look like that, but the personality traits I do relate to a little more, but I don't know.
Yeah. I have a question. Have you ever like met people and they like pin you as a certain zodiac type? Like, do they ever like say that you're a Scorpio? No. Because whenever I meet people, they think I'm a Libra.
Interesting. No, I don't have any people say that, but I would love to. If you know me and you think I resemble a certain sign, let me know.
Yeah. Well, no, whenever I first meet them, like everybody that I was friends with in college was like super into like zodiac stuff and like birth charts and everything. And they were all like, oh, are you a Libra? And I'm like, no, but everybody thinks that.
Have you ever done your like birth chart? Do you know your rising and whatever, all those things? Are one of them Libra? If one of them's Libra, I wonder if that,
It's not.
I'm a double Scorpio and I have one other thing.
I'm a Pisces, Capricorn. So it's all water signs. So I should just cry all the time.
I'm dead. I wonder if my third one's a water sign because I'm 2 Scorpios and one other one, but I don't know what they are because I don't keep up. Okay. Well, interesting chat about zodiac signs. I know. Spiraled it. We always spiral.
Of course.
I love it.
Next one is, do you identify as an introvert or an extrovert?
Okay. Again, this feels so repetitive from our series that we've been doing recently, but mostly I agree with Marissa's answer in the last episode of like identifying slightly more as an introvert, but I think I have tendencies of both. And I really should have gave us a third option. I feel like we're ambiverts. I feel like we are a strong ambivert. Like we are
situational ambiverts.
Yes. It just like depends on where you are and what you're doing, but we can be both. And sometimes we need to recharge and sometimes we like to be the center of the room, you know, like maybe not center of attention, but just like sometimes we like to be in it and having fun and talking to everyone. And then sometimes we're like, I need to charge.
Leave me alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I think like after doing so many things outside of the house this week, like I do feel better, I guess. I feel good about it because like me and Kyle haven't like gone out and done stuff like that in a while, but I feel like it was good because honestly it made the weekend feel longer than just sitting at home all weekend.
That's awesome. Which is that's crazy. Actually, that seems backwards, but that is awesome.
Yeah, and
I almost feel like being out and doing stuff would make it feel shorter, but I honestly feel like that too. I've done a lot this weekend and it's only Sunday morning.
I know. So. Yesterday, me and Kyle were like, oh, it's only Saturday, but that's because we did something Friday night. Normally, we just stay in Friday nights.
Okay, we did the same thing, so I feel the same way. That's actually so interesting.
Maybe we need to start going out on Friday
nights.
Maybe
we need to have a life.
We say to the most busy women in the world.
Literally, the people that have no free weekends for the whole year. I just wrote a 3-month calendar, like on paper, and I taped it to our door of May, June, July. So freaking booked. Like I did not stay true to my I did not stay true to my thing of like we need more free weekends. I did a little bit. Yesterday we cleaned the garage, something we needed to do, and I put it in the calendar and I was like, we're not making plans, we're cleaning the garage. And that worked. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Like we're having a good time. It's fine.
And it's okay to schedule weekends to stay at home.
Yeah.
Put them in your calendar
to do the calendar. Yeah, that's my thing is that I have to do the calendar and I will, and then we do it. So
because
if
you see that you don't have anything that weekend, you're going to be the person to put something there.
I do. People are like, are you free this day? I'm like, yep, looks like I am. And then they're all gone.
I am.
I love it.
Okay, the next one is when do you wake up in the morning? What's your favorite part of your morning routine?
Okay. Oh, yeah. When do you wake up in the morning? I don't think I even said that to you.
That's why I answered it in the next question because I read it. Yeah. And it was like, Arika didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm glad you did that because I realized I didn't read that. Okay. When do I wake up in the morning? Depends. But since it's spring/summer, like the sun's been rising and we keep our blinds like opened so that we can get sun. And so actually it's gotten a lot earlier from like 2 weeks ago just by the sun. So recently I've been waking up at, I want to say like, well, the other day, 6:59 specifically, like right before my 7 alarm. But like in the 7 o'clock hour, usually between like 7 and 7:30, I've been waking up just with the sun, which is, it's nice, but it's so weird because about 2 weeks ago, I could barely get up before 8. Like I could not do it. So yeah, I wake up in the 7 o'clock hour. I guess I'll say it's like varies. And my favorite part of my morning routine is also coffee. Who could have guessed? I would say that I do get up and like do a few ritualistic things, like, you know, the morning self-care stuff you gotta do, brush your teeth, whatever. But I would say coffee's the most fun part. And like, I love to get a coffee, and then I come up and I sit at my desk and I like do the easy work stuff. So like in the morning, I will like go on social media and like stuff on our company page or whatever, that simple stuff that like doesn't take a lot of brain power, so that kind of like you were saying, you have a relaxed time with your coffee. I do it while working, but the easy stuff, which is nice.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, I like it. We love coffee.
Okay, the next one, this is perfect and ties in. So would you say that you're a morning person or afternoon, evening, night owl, whatever? What is your most favorite part or most productive time of your day? Or maybe the answer to both.
Yeah, I think I'm through and through a morning girl. Doesn't have to be early morning, but like in general, I'm a morning girl. I'm most productive in the morning. By 3, I'm like, I'm out. I'm done. Like I can't get work done anymore. I can get a new spark in the evening for like YouTube or podcasts. Like sometimes that comes, but for the most part, once it hits 3, I'm done with the day because I'm just tired of working. So I work 8 to 4. So I have like 1 hour at the end that's like rough to get through at the end of the day. I'm like, oh, it's dragging on. But I think I'm a morning girl. I like the mornings. I prefer to be up early. Yesterday, Angela and I got up and started doing stuff, and he's like, oh my God, we're up so early. It's like 9 and we've gotten all this done. I'm like, yeah, it's amazing. So that's what I'll say. Afternoon is fine too. Evening's fine too. Not a night owl. I like to go to bed early, get up early. That's my vibe.
I think that like with the podcast and stuff, like I also kind of do stuff like that at night, but I think that it's because it's like something, I don't know, like a hobby.
It's fun.
It's not like
it's not
I'm
super
doing
worky.
it as work. Yeah.
It depends for me. Sometimes I'm like, if it's something I don't want to do, if I'm like, oh, editing this episode, I don't feel like doing it, then it will start to feel like work in my head. But if I just get like a little spark or a little idea, it kicks me off, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I should also edit while I have this energy. So it just depends on how I frame it in my mind.
Agreed.
To be honest.
Okay, so now on a different track, what is your favorite kind of workout?
Okay, you guys already know my favorite kind of workout is dance. That's all I do. We do need to go on a run. Angela was saying this the other day. We're going to have a goals check-in episode as one of our, actually I think it's like in 2 episodes from now, I think. And we're going to check in on our goals for the year. But you guys know I made a goal of 5 dance classes a month and 1 run every 2 months. So 6 runs in the year and then 5 dance classes a month. I recently changed my goal, modified, if you will, to 5 fitness classes a month, because sometimes I can't make it to the studio 5 times and I just have to like accept that. So I did recently do a little yoga class on Peloton because our work gave us like the Peloton app, and they just have workouts that aren't bike related, like they have other ones. So it was during work. One of our coworkers was like, hey, I'm gonna host a Peloton yoga class at 12 for anyone who wants to come, and it was so nice. So we all got on Zoom and like did a little yoga flow as beginner, and it felt so good that I was like, I need to do this more. So my favorite's dance. I also like yoga. I kind of like running. I'm not dreading it as much, I'm not hating it as much, but it's still a little hard for me. And then also my doctor was like, you should be weight training. And I was like, eh. So Angela's trying to get me into lift some weights, which I'm going to do. But I'm not super excited about that.
Yeah.
It feels the furthest for me from like what I would enjoy. But I think
that once you know how to do it, though, you're going to enjoy it, because I think that you've never done anything like that. So I think that like teaching your body how to move in that way is going to be... True. I think it's going to be really fulfilling for you. And I think that you're really going to enjoy being able to see like being stronger.
Yes.
But I think it's going to be difficult for you at first just because you don't know the ins and outs.
I don't want to say a bad attitude, but I don't have a great attitude about it. And Angela's like, why do you have such a bad attitude? Like, it's fine. Because I'm just like, I guess like you can teach me how to lift weights. Like, that's how I'm approaching. I'm like, I guess you can teach me, because it's so intimidating, I think. And it's just like, I don't know. It feels like something I wouldn't intuitively be good at, so I'm scared of it. I love when I've tried ice skating or skiing, and like when I put those skis on or when I put the ice skates on, I'm like, oh, I feel like it just feels right. Like I just felt like I know how to do it. This is something that I'm like so far from knowing how to do it. But it also goes back to another one of those things of like doing stuff we're scared of doing.
Yeah.
And telling you guys about it. So I'll keep you posted, you guys. It might be a little while, but we'll see.
I have a proposition for you.
Okay.
You don't have to give me an answer right now.
Okay.
Would you run a 5K with me and Kyle on the 4th of July?
I think possibly yes.
Okay.
That would be so fun.
You and Angelo. It's not just going to be you.
Wait. But okay. I will have to kick my ass into gear, but I would say yes.
Okay.
Because I've been waiting to do one and I just haven't. Are we going to just go do it, or are we going to do an organized thing?
Organized. You would sign up for it.
Where is it? Or like, well, actually, maybe let's not expose out. Does this come out before 4th of July?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to talk offline.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm scared. But
I've been meaning to ask you that proposition. Okay, but I don't know. It was the perfect timing to do it right now.
Yes, that's perfect. Okay, I I don't know if I'll be able to run at your guys' pace, but that's okay.
That's okay.
We can be separate or we can be together, but we'll all do it.
Kyle wants me to like try and get faster because I've been going through this whole dilemma in my head of what to do next now that I've ran a half marathon, and I think I've also modified my goal.
Okay.
Training for a marathon this year. But I do want to try and get a little faster. So Kyle's going to try and like help me get a little quicker.
Modifications are okay. I love this. Wait, I'm so excited. Yes, we should totally do this.
Okay.
We'll talk. Anyways, yeah. I don't hate running as much anymore. I will say I just ran. Angela's like, let's just go run a mile. That's what we're doing right now. Like, let's just run a mile. So if we do that, I'm definitely going to have to up my game. But I didn't die when I ran a mile. I did it, and I didn't feel horrible after the way I used to when I would. So I feel like I'm on the right track.
Yeah. And you can even modify your goal to like do it every other week instead of just or not every other week, like every month, like twice or once a month. Yeah. And then you can like, I mean, July is a couple months away. So
I have a little time.
Practice a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Well, stay tuned, you guys. We'll definitely have to do a podcast and do some pictures.
Yay.
Okay. It's exciting.
The next one is describe your personal style in 3 to 5 words.
Okay, so this is so hard. You guys know that we were struggling, and I wrote these questions out, and I'd even been thinking of it. So I have my 5 words that I've really thought about, but I just don't know if they're really that descriptive. But I would say cozy, cute, girl next door. That's kind of my vibe. And the reason I say that is because I feel like it's just like, it's a classic jeans and tee kind of thing. And I feel like that's giving girl next door vibes. It's just like, she's classic. She's got her hair in a pony. She's got a white t-shirt and jeans. That really feels my vibe, but also cozy stuff, kind of like Marissa's was athleisure. So some athleisure in there, and then cute. I mean, I'm cute, but I like just like cute stuff. So like, I've been trying to get more into my style this year, which I was telling Marissa, I spent way too much money at Target, but I just told myself, I was like, go in, try stuff on. And if you love something, just get it. Because at this point, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm going to get this because it's a good deal. No, I'm like, I just need to buy it because it looks good, because it fits well, because I like it, whatever. And sometimes it comes with a higher price tag, and it for sure did this time, but I've been liking it more. So I'm going to go with cozy, cute, girl next door.
Okay.
That's the vibe.
I think I'm still trying to finalize my words, but
finalize your words. We'll revisit.
Yeah, we will.
Because I think it's a fun question.
It is. So next, going based off of like personality and stuff, we're talking about music now. So what is your day list right now?
All right, I'm looking it up.
You'll also like throw in your couple of artists and stuff that are on that day list.
Okay, so my day list right now. This is cute. This is so funny. Okay, cowgirl, indie, country, Sunday morning. So I listen to 2020s and Crunchy on Sunday mornings. I'm dead at Crunchy. Here's some indie country alternative, whatever. Okay, so we're looking at Noah Kahan and Post Malone, Joe Diffie, Post Malone, Shabuzi. Do you know Shabuzi?
Yeah.
I've just started listening to some Shabuzi and I like it. Zach Bryan, Morgan Wallen. So mostly country with like a couple random people thrown in. Posty's just like a good feature. Jelly Roll, Bailey Zimmerman, so Megan Maroney. So mostly country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cowgirl Indie Country Sunday Morning. That's a cute name. I'm screenshotting. I love. You should screenshot yours too so I can post them.
I will.
Okay. That's so cute. All right. So now I have to find my other stuff.
Yes. So next we're going to Receiptify.
Yay.
So we've got, what are the top tracks of the last 6 months?
Okay. Did you go from 10 to 1 or 1 to 10? I forget.
1 to 10.
Okay. So my top track in the past 6 months, this is kind of funny and random, but Buy Me Presents, Sabrina Carpenter, which is one of her Christmas ones, the raunchy Christmas album.
That was in the last 6 months. So.
Yeah, it was a hit for me. I love her Christmas music. They're funny. But okay, Buy Me Presents, Sabrina Carpenter. Number 2, Down Bad, Taylor Swift. I cannot believe how many of the new album songs made it on here because it just came out a couple weeks ago. Number 2, Down Bad, Taylor Swift. Number 3, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, Taylor Swift. Number 4, Fortnite featuring Post Malone, Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Number 5 feels random, but Houdini, Dua Lipa.
Okay.
I love Dua Lipa, but that just felt like a random throw in. Number 6, One Thing at a Time, Morgan Wallen. Number 7, Cowgirls featuring Ernest, Morgan Wallen.
Got it.
Number 8, You Proof, Morgan Wallen. Number 9, random, Don't Understand, Post Malone. That's from Angelo. I will say that's for sure from the Amazons from Angelo. I do like the song.
I need Angelo to come on just to do these music questions.
That would be so fun. And then my 10 is But Daddy I Love Him, Taylor Swift. Those are all the Taylor Swift ones are from the album that just came out a week and a half ago. So that's shocking. But those are my top 10. So I guess a lot of Taylor, Morgan, and Post Malone randomly. I can't believe Post Malone came into my thing that much.
Because I'm influencing you,
You
Arika.
are. We're becoming each other.
Yeah. Okay, next is your top 10 artists of the last 6 months.
Top artists last 6 months. Refresh, question mark. It's not fixing itself. Hold on.
Of course. It doesn't want to work nice.
Not while we're using it, of course. Top artists last 6 months. It logged me out, you guys. Give me a second. It hates me. Top artists. Okay, here we go. That's in the last 6 months. Oh, wow. It has numbers. What does the numbers mean?
That's how many songs that you listen to them, I think.
What? That's so many. Okay. Let's see here. Our number 1 artist. You want to guess?
Morgan Wallen.
He's number 2. Number 1, Taylor Swift. Number 2, Morgan Wallen. Number 3, Noah Kahan. Number 4, Sabrina Carpenter. These are all very classic. Number 5.
This makes so much sense.
I know. Number 5, Hardy. Number 6, Blue to Tiger. Number 7, Post Malone. Number 6. I'm so dyslexic. Number 8, Hicks Tape. Hicks Tape is, if you guys don't know, it's like, it's so hard to explain, but they make these albums called Hicks Tape. There's like 3 of them, volume 1, 2, and 3, whatever. Post Malone's on the recent one a couple times, and they just either create new songs with collaborations between artists that don't always collab. So like Morgan Wallen and Post Malone will come together and make a song, whatever. Or they'll remake classic old country songs with the original singer on it, who's like now passed away, and they'll put the new people on it as well, as like some background vocals or a new verse. It's cool. Hicks takes number 8, number 9, Zach Bryan, and number 10, random, Tate McRae.
Okay.
So I'm also about to screenshot this because I didn't even think about that, but it's cute. The little receipt.
Speaking of Post Malone and Morgan Wallen, did you see that they released the song but only on Amazon Music?
No.
Isn't that
what
so
the heck?
Stupid? Yes. I saw it on Instagram this morning, and they were like, only streaming on Amazon Music. And I'm like, why?
That's annoying. I'm actually kind of mad. I really want to listen, but I don't even. Yeah. Can you listen to Amazon Music for free? Can I just.
Yeah.
Maybe I can just do it on my Amazon thing. Just tell her, play this on Amazon Music. Wait, what's it called? Do you know? Help? Need some help?
No. I
is
don't
it a different
know.
one? Okay, that's okay. I can find it later, but that's really interesting.
I'm going to look it up so quick.
I'm kind of mad because I'm like, bro, put on Spotify.
No, literally, because like everybody's been waiting for this song.
It's so true.
Oh, wait. It's his song he covered a song from Brad Paisley.
Oh, what song?
And it's only on Amazon Music. I'm going to Miss Her.
Okay. And this is with Morgan Wallen or just Post Malone?
No, that was just Post Malone.
Okay, that makes sense. Wait, I need to listen to it.
I'm so confused because I could have sworn that I saw the thing about their song. I don't know. Maybe I'm lost.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, we'll keep you guys posted because I'm a Morgan Wallen and Marissa is a Post Malone girl. So
yes,
it's our dream collab, kind of. It's like our dream collab, but not, because it's like, you're like, I probably don't want to listen to country, but it's our dream people together. So we'll see.
I'm okay with it because Nick D is also like putting out a lot of country music.
Oh, really?
And I am not mad at it because it's somebody that I enjoy like their voice on.
Yeah. I think Morgan Wallen too, he really borders the line of country and like pop country. Like he brings in some different sounds sometimes, so he could make it a little less yeehaw.
Yeah. And that's why I like Shabuzi.
Yeah, Shabuzi's so cool. I'm new to Shabuzi, but I like him. He's cool.
Okay, next, moving on from music and talking about all of that. So what are you loving right now? It could literally be anything.
The way I didn't prep myself, even though I knew these questions for weeks, I have no idea. Oh, let me think for like a moment. I mean, I'm also loving my new hair, but I don't want to copy all your answers because I'm loving your new
nail color.
Thank you. I was about to say that too. I'm shocked. Shout out, Vernita and Lauren got me this color. They got me a few colors for my birthday, which was like a really nice gift. Just like a couple little new colors for my gel. And I really am liking this. So what I have right now, you guys, is like I hate to say this, but I keep calling it like a coastal blue. That's all I can think of. It's like a coastal, like pretty blue. Maybe I'll take a picture. But I've really been liking the way the blue looks with the gold jewelry. That's my new thing. Maybe I'll say, wow, this is so unprepared.
That's okay.
I'm loving doing my gel nails at home, loving my gold jewelry, but that's just so tired and boring. Trying to think of like a product because I am a product girly. Okay, I have one. I think I've talked about this before, but I'll just shout it out in case anyone's interested in a new hair product. It's called, the way I don't know what it's called, you guys. Oh. It's from the brand Arika, if you're familiar. It's like, like a professional salon brand. But it's a hydrating overnight mask.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to give you guys the full name. I'm looking it up right now. Okay. It comes in a most gorgeous bottle. It's a blue bottle. Ooh. And it has like kind of graffiti looking designs on it, but it's glass. It looks like it would be plastic, but it's like a thick glass. I don't know if you can see this.
Ooh, that's so pretty.
It's so pretty in your bathroom. So it's called Arika Dream Routine Overnight Hydration Treatment. So what you do, you wash your hair, and then what you do on a hair wash day, you get out of the shower. You get out of the shower and I put my hair in a towel and like, let it get a little dry, but not too much. And then I just take it out. I do a little, like leave-in conditioner spray and brush my hair to detangle. And then you pump this in your hands. Like I do 2 or 3 pumps, put it in your hair. And this is if you're not going to style it. And then you just sleep on it overnight. You just go to bed. And when you wake up, your hair is so freaking soft. It's like probably bordering as close to the salon as you can get. You can never get the salon softness at home. I feel like there's no chance, but it's pretty close. So that's my favorite product recently. I'll give you guys that.
Yay. Love. Okay. Now, getting deep, what is your most proud moment in life so far?
I'm about to copy Marissa.
That's okay.
Graduating college was a huge one for me. Same kind of thing. I mean, my dad and my mom both did go to college. I don't think my mom has a degree. And then I'm not sure if my dad's his associate's or bachelor, whatever. But college isn't a big part of the family in general, like extended family and stuff like that. Not a lot of us had gone, I felt like. So that was just cool. And to be able to go to the school that I like really dreamed of going to and then graduating from there, it was just awesome. Never underestimate yourselves, you guys. You can do it.
You can do hard things.
Yes, you can do hard things. It was so like odds stacked against me. Like I didn't really have the test scores and all that kind of stuff to get into the school, but I did it anyway. And it was expensive, but I paid for it anyway. Like you figure it out. When you have like those dreams, you figure it out. So that was a proud moment. And then I will say my next proud moment is definitely buying our house. I kind of was thinking about this question. I was like, of course that has to be my answer, because Angela and I bought our house when we were 23 years old, which feels really weird to say. I'm gonna be 26 this year, and it's just crazy, and I'm just proud of it.
You did it.
It's cool. Yeah.
Yay.
So those are my top 2 right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Love.
Now getting back out of the deep stuff.
I know. I like how it's just in the middle. It's actually kind of funny.
I know. What is your favorite book of all time?
Okay, I was really thinking this through because I just don't know. But I'm going to give 2 answers. So I'm going to give when I was younger what my favorite top tier book was. Because when you're younger, reading's a different thing than when you're older. I really think that.
Agreed.
And you really get into the world. And when I was younger, it was Divergent and the Divergent series.
Okay.
Oh, I died for that. And I was so mad because you know how this happens. I'm sure you have a few of these things. I have a couple of these things that I really hold a grudge about, where I read it before it was popular and then it became popular. And then I just sound like an asshole because I'm like, I knew before it was popular. Whatever. But I did. And I was so pissed. And then I was like, a movie? Seriously?
Really?
I was so mad. Yeah. And then the movie was like not as cool as what I pictured in my head. Of course, never is. But yeah, Divergent series when I was younger. And now that I'm older, I think I'm going to go with Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. Which you guys, I think I've talked about a little bit here and there, by Gabrielle Zevin, I think her name is. I just loved it. Enough said. Yeah. I don't want to dive in too much because I've rambled.
That's okay. Now, on the other hand, favorite movie of all time for the not so movie girl.
I know, right? I do have an answer. So again, when I was younger, I had the same kind of like idea of my favorite. So when I was younger, my favorite was Bridge to Terabithia, and I still love that movie. Oh, I cry every time I watch the movie. It's so classic, so good.
So sad.
So sad, but I just love it so much.
Yeah.
So I've watched that so many times, and I don't rewatch stuff a lot. And then another answer that I'm just thinking of, I don't know if it's all time, but Blended. Have you seen Blended?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love Blended. It's just like,
it's so
it
funny.
reminds me of like the nostalgic vibes of 50 First Dates, but it also brings in a lot of like, I don't want to call it like new age humor, but like just a little bit more humor of like kind of our generation more.
Yeah.
When it came out. And so I liked that mix up, and I love Drew Barrymore. I love Adam Sandler. They're so good. So Blended and Bridge to Terabithia. That's what I'm going with.
Aw, okay.
I feel like my favorites are so kind of random and unpredictable.
I feel like we should have also put TV shows there.
Oh, yeah.
Which I didn't answer, but I can answer if you have one. You go first.
Oh, okay. I was going to say you go first. I don't know yet. If you know yours,
I feel like I know yours.
Okay, what's mine?
I think that yours is a tie between Gilmore Girls and How I Met Your Mother.
Yes. It's probably that. And then also, I really, really got into Good Trouble. So I think it's going to have to be up there with them. But thanks for answering, because
of
the
course.
way I think I was just caught so off guard. I'm like, I don't know any shows, but Gilmore Girls is for sure like my top. Yeah. Okay. What are yours?
Mine's probably How I Met Your Mother. And then I'm trying to think, because I can't even think of like another show that I've rewatched like a bunch of times. Like I've rewatched Grey's Anatomy, but like I feel like that one's just like a bad habit at this point, if I'm being honest. Like I have to finish watching it because like I started. It definitely was great up until like season
it's so long
15 or something. But that was a really good one. But I was thinking about this today. Have you ever watched Vampire Diaries?
No.
I think you need to. I think
really?
that we should rewatch it together.
You think I would like it?
I think so.
Okay, interesting. I'm really not to the vampires, but you know.
No, I
know
like,
it has more like typical, like typical storylines.
Yeah, it's definitely like a teen drama.
Yeah, yes, exactly is what I was trying to say.
That's why I think that you would like it.
Okay, we could watch it. I'm down.
I think that we should watch it.
Okay, I'd be down. I won't do it without you. I'll wait. But whenever we get together.
I wouldn't say that like I'm like a huge fan. Like it's a lot of people's like comfort shows, but I've watched it like 3 times.
I've heard about it from a lot of people that like it. I think I might be wrong, but I think my friend Cheyenne might have watched that.
Yeah,
and
we don't even like have to watch it together, but I think that if we both commit
to start watching it,
we could say like finish season 1 by
I don't know, like and then we could talk about it
or something. Yeah,
fun. I'm not really watching much right now either. So, Dancing with the Stars, that's another one for me.
Okay,
if we're talking like a reality show kind of thing, like I really like Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, I also love Survivor. So
yes, that's right. I cannot believe that we almost moved on without saying Survivor. Like that's a top.
I'm so mad at this season.
Oh,
this
really?
season is literally just so annoying. Like everybody on the show is annoying besides one person, and then every time she tries to do something,
that's the
they're
worst.
Like, bye, never mind. We don't want to work with you. And I'm like, this is so annoying.
Maybe next year I should watch it, and then we could do some.
There's 2 seasons
episodes.
a year.
Oh, is
you
there?
can watch
When's
the one
next
in September.
Okay, honestly, like that one I can for sure commit to because I do enjoy. I already know I like watching it. I just never keep up. So maybe I'll watch it next season, and then we can give recaps each week. Would that be fun?
I'd
be down.
Die.
Okay, let's do it. Okay. I'm down because I used
to
to watch it with my mom. So like I get it.
Yeah,
I know the story. I don't feel like I need to do research. Like I feel like I can get into it. Okay. Fun. We have so much to do. Love.
Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, the next one is, if you could only listen to one genre of music for the rest of time, what would you choose and why? I guess I didn't answer my why on the last one, which mine's just nostalgia.
Nostalgia. Oh, I love that. Country, maybe the same thing. Nostalgia. Like, I think why I have such strong ties to country music still is just because that's what I listened to growing up, and that's what happens. But it's also, to me, it's just like not only nostalgia, it's just like reliable. I don't feel like, so for other genres, I'm like, oh yeah, I like these kind of pop songs, but I don't like these kind of pop songs, or I like these kind of rap songs, I don't like these kind of rap songs. For country, I'm generally pleased all around, so I think I would go with that.
See, that's the exact same thing, but
is it?
With like
but opposite
band
genre?
Music, I guess. I guess that's what it's called. It's like band music.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
I believe you.
Good.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I feel about country. I'm like, there's so many different kinds, and I like all the kinds, so I'd be happy.
But I also grew up listening to country music, and it
Did
never
you?
like stuck with me.
Yeah, that's interesting. I love it so much. It's just like you said. I think I've never thought about it tied to nostalgia, but it just feels so like, just like I love it. Okay, love.
Okay, now what inspired you to start the We Run on Coffee podcast? And you can also talk about what inspired you to start YouTube.
Okay, yeah. So like Marissa said in her interview, it's the same kind of thing that inspired me, I guess Marissa inspired me by bringing it up. So Marissa brought up the idea of like starting a new hobby. I don't remember. You might have explicitly said a podcast. I can't remember if you did or not.
Maybe.
I think you might have too, like explicitly saying a podcast. And I was like, you know what? I've been holding on to this name, We Run on Coffee, for so long. And it was something that I was like, maybe I will do it with Angelo. And I do think like if ever this can become a job for me and I don't have to like work my regular job, then me and Angelo could start a podcast on our own too, because I just think we have so much to say and we talk all the time and we never get tired of it somehow.
Or we could do 2 episodes a week, one with you and me and one with you and Angelo.
Love it. We just bring the boys on like full time. Like, hello boys. I asked Angelo the other day, I was like, if this becomes my job, like could I hire you? And he was like, 100% I would love to do that kind of stuff, because he's really good at like on my YouTube. He's like, babe, I'm only telling you because I love you. Like this, no one's going to click on this thumbnail because of XYZ. I think you should change the font color and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, but then it's not as aesthetic. And he's like, yeah, but do you want people to watch the video? Because
do you want money?
Yeah. He's like, people are going to click on the video if it looks like a good thumbnail. And he's good at that. I, on the other hand, I just want it to be pretty. So I'm not as good at being like analyzing. So I was like, maybe I'll hire you someday to do that. And he's like, 100% do it. Like, I would love to work for you and do that. I'm like, love. But all that to say, I talk a lot, you guys can tell. And I was like, why not talk all day? Marissa brought up a podcast. I was like, I have this name. I guess what I was trying to say is I knew it was not going to work with me and Angelo, at least for a very long time, because we're so busy. I work, he does school. Our schedules are never aligned. I would have to do a lot of the work, I feel like, because he's way busier than me at most parts. So I was like, I just don't want to have to carry it all. And so when Marissa brought it up, I was like, if you're really down and like we want to split it half and half and we like really divide up the work well, then yes. And we've done that. So that's been perfect. I think that's exactly what I needed, is like just someone who is also willing to do half the work, because doing all the work would be so much. Doing half the work is not as big of a lift. So it was really that. But in general, I just love talking.
Yeah. And we've really been able to like help each other. Like when one person is having like a more busy time.
It's so nice.
Like, we have like a lot besides the like graphic making, which I do want to learn more about. Yeah. But I think like we've done a really good job at like having the same skill set of being able to like figure it out.
Yep. It is so true. Like, we have someone to lean on. We also like, we get to play to our strengths. So a lot of the times, like, me and Marissa are checking in and I'm like, is there anything you're doing you hate doing? I'll do it, or whatever, vice versa. It's just like, we want each other to do the stuff we like, and we just split it up really nice, which is awesome. And my YouTube channel, I feel like this episode's getting way too long, but my YouTube channel, I'll just go into a little. What inspired me to start that is really just being, so ever since I was younger, I've always made videos. Always. There's this one video that sticks in my mind of me, and I was probably 7 years old, and I made a video because my mom bought me a camera of me doing a choreographed dance routine that I made up to this like one song from a movie, and it's so cute. And so I've always just done it. And I feel like that's what a lot of people say. Like, if you ask an actress, how did you start singing or dancing? And they're like, oh, since I could walk, that's what I did. Yeah. I've always been like that with dance. So I think that's kind of the start of it all. I would like film my dances because I thought I was really good. And they're very cringy now, but it was fun.
That's okay.
And so I'd film my dances, and then I realized, I think I just like filming in general and dance. So then when I was in school, I would choose like the filming classes when you actually got to pick classes in like high school. I did the news team, all that. And I realized I liked filming, and I liked being in front of the camera, and I like talking, as you guys can tell. It's like the main theme. So I just put it all together, and it became YouTube, and I've been doing it ever since. I started posting regularly in college. So I've been doing it for many years now. And that's my inspo.
If you want to start a hobby, just go for it.
Literally just start. You can never like wait until it's like, oh, I don't have equipment. Like, no, just start on your phone, because if you keep waiting until you have all the stuff, you'll never do it.
You'll never get started.
No.
Yay. Okay. Back to the fun stuff.
Yay.
So what is your favorite fast food restaurants?
This is hard for me, I feel like, because like I'm thinking typical fast food, and it's really hard. I agree that Taco Bell is really good, and Chick-fil-A. When you said those, I was like, I didn't even think about those. I think maybe Chick-fil-A is my most reliable, but if we're talking like trash fast food, I do love a McDonald's nugget and fries, like classic. So I don't know. Yeah, I like Wendy's 4 for $4. I like them all for different stuff. Yeah, just depends on the item. I feel like it's so hard to pick a favorite, but yeah, I don't know. I like them all.
Okay, can you pick a fast casual restaurant? Do you have one that sticks out?
It's so hard. Used to love Chipotle, but now with the dairy thing, I can't really get most of the stuff that I like, which was cheese and sour cream and all that. Yeah. So I feel like Chipotle I can't pick anymore. What are some other ones? We were saying BB Bop. I think Kava kids meals specifically. Like, we went to Kava with you guys, and I got a regular bowl, and that was my first time, and I was like, kind of mid, but I gotta stop saying mid. But the kids meals I love. Angela's like, you gotta stop saying mid, you sound so stupid. And I was like, okay.
I don't think so. I like it.
Okay, thanks. I'm like, it feels like I'm trying too hard to be Gen Z. But
you can tell Angelo that I told him that he's stupid for telling you that you can't say mid.
It sounds stupid and not say it. I'm struggling. What are fast casual restaurants? What are other ones?
I feel like Five Guys counts.
I like Five Guys. I am gonna pick, and this is gonna be a local spot. Because it's all I can think of, but it has a line just like Chipotle, and you make a bowl and it's Mexican. It's called habaneros, so I'm gonna pick that because I like it more than Chipotle. It's just like, it's like more locally owned, and the food just is better. It feels it's better. It feels like a little more fresh or authentic, I guess, than the stuff at Chipotle. So I'll go with that, habaneros.
Okay. And favorite chain restaurant?
Okay, this one was so easy for me once I started thinking about the question. I love a Texas Roadhouse. I like the rolls, and I get specifically, there's like this lemon pepper chicken. Fire! I love it. I'm not honestly a big fan of steaks from those places. I feel like they never actually come out that good. Yeah. Maybe a hot take, I don't know. But the chicken, I'll go and get this chicken dish, and it comes with like mashed potatoes, a veggie, and then you get the chicken. They put a caramelized grilled lemon on top, and then it's so good. So yeah.
Yum.
Text Roadhouse.
Okay, now switching gears again.
Yay.
Give us a rundown of your current screen time.
All right, so you were saying you average 3 hours a day. Do you want to guess my hours a day average?
Like 7.
7!
Oh.
It was exactly 7. What a good guess. Okay, sorry guys, I'm pulling it up because I'm so unprepared. I had it.
I just know that you do more stuff for work on your phone too.
I do a lot on my phone.
I don't do like anything on my phone.
My Instagram time is pretty embarrassing. Like, I have to say, you guys, it's so bad.
I bet.
So this is a weekly report, 7 hours daily average. This is embarrassing. Honestly, I'm a little embarrassed to say this.
Do it.
8 hours and 16 minutes of this weekly report is on games.
Oh.
I'm a gamer on the phone. It's so bad.
I have no games on my phone.
This is so bad. I spent 5 hours on Cake Sword in this week.
I don't even know what that means.
I know, and no one will because it's the dumbest game ever, but it's also fun. Whatever. I'm not gonna explain myself. Cake Sword, Gardenscapes, and then the New York Times games. Those are the combined total of 8 hours in this week.
That's crazy.
I know. My most used apps. No, that's not crazy compared to how much I was on Instagram last week. Do you want to guess? The week
total for the week?
Yeah.
Probably like 7 hours a day times 5. I'm trying to figure out like some sort of math, like 10 hours.
I don't know
12?
how accurate this report is because it did count my 4 hours of using Waze for directions. So like that does kind of suck that that's included because 4 hours total of Waze like could be taken out, but whatever. 18 hours on
I was
Instagram
gonna say
last
20
week.
but I thought that was too many.
Nope,
which I was right. 20 was too many, but
not by much.
Not by much.
18.5 hours on Instagram. So that's my screen time rundown. I don't get as much data as the Apple, or I don't know how to, so that's what I got.
I'm gonna challenge you
to
not I don't want you to like delete it, like not delete it, but I don't want you to like decrease it too much because I know that you enjoy it, but make it like 15 hours.
So this is what I will say. Well, first of all, it's definitely been increased, and Angela literally told me 2 days ago, I think you have a problem, and I was like,
well, maybe this is what you should do. Do your work on your computer on Instagram.
I need to.
So that you can get off of your phone.
It's bad. But I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I can go on Instagram on my phone on our work accounts and check those things for 30 minutes while I still lay in bed. It's not good. But I did delete Instagram from my home screen. You know, like I just put it in the all apps section. So that's helping. And I'm trying to be more mindful. Angela was like, I think you have a problem for Reels, but I think you love being on Instagram, so like just be more mindful. And I was like, that's
what I was saying. I will. Like, I don't want you to like hate it and like I don't know, like, make a bad relationship with it because I know that you enjoy it, but at the same time we can always improve our screen time.
I could spend more time watching Survivor and less time on my Instagram Reels. So bad.
I even sometimes will like sit there like scrolling through Instagram or scrolling on TikTok or whatever, and like I want to be doing something else. Yeah. And I'm like, why am I doing this?
Just, it's so mindless.
I'll lock my phone and put it somewhere else because like I don't want it anymore. And that's helped me a lot. And like I've been able to read a lot more because of it.
Love. Me and Angela have had a little bit more intentional Instagram time when we are like, hey, do you want to lay down for an hour and watch Reels? Like 1 hour, we'll watch some Reels because we do enjoy it. It's fun. Like we laugh a lot. It's cool. But it does not need to be like so every day, all day. It's bad. So
use it as a treat to have fun little reels.
It's like a reward.
It is like a reward.
It's like a reward. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And now for the good one at the end. I'm ready. What would your warning label say?
Okay. So I think if you asked Angelo, which is the best way I can think about this question, he would say that my warning label would say like screams and yells at random times way too much. That's also on mine. In my house. Yeah, like I'm loud in my house. Like sometimes I'm just, if I'm mad, I'll just let out like a like but full volume, like full power, or I just like yell random things like I feel like it's so bad to say this on the podcast, but cussing warning. I'll just be like, Angelo's a bitch ass, like really loud, or just like random shit. Like I can't even explain it. It's giving like. Yeah, it is.
It's giving like, vocal zoomies.
Vocal zoomies. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's not as much like I'm antsy or running around or like physical, but I'm just like yelling all the time. I'm scream singing. I'll be weird. Like I'll start singing a song, but start singing it weird, like not well. Like very. I wish I could give you guys an example, but it feels embarrassing. Or do you know my Tony's Conies thing? Tony's Conies. That's one of my things. So there's a place we like called Tony's Conies, the restaurant. I sing it like that I made it up. I don't know. I'm just like, Tony's Conies. And I do weird stuff like that all the time. So I just make up weird singing. So that's an example. So I think that's what my warning label would say. It's very strange a lot of the time.
May break out into spontaneous scream singing.
Yeah, it's like screaming, singing, and none of it's ever good or in good efforts. So
that's okay.
That's it.
Yay, we did it.
That's a wrap, baby, on the series. I hope you guys got to know us better.
I hope so too. I think that these questions are so fun, and I think that would be fun to like even do like deeper interviews later. But like, totally, I feel like we'd have to figure out what we want to talk about for the deeper interviews.
They need some good planning to go behind them.
Yeah,
this is lighthearted.
Like, yeah, this sparked like some interest in like other episode topics, like talking about like fashion and stuff, and like trying to figure out like how to find your own fashion. And I feel like I just need you to do that so that I can find my own fashion.
That one's been on the docket forever too. It was an idea Marissa had back when we were doing like Marissa and Arika hours, which are definitely far and few between now, which I like because it's good. But I just never felt like I was even doing it. Like I love fashion and I love clothes and I love putting outfits, but I still don't feel like I have my style. So I think we might just have to dive in without knowing, and that's fine.
Yeah. And I just need you to do it so that I can figure out what the heck to wear.
I did do a little bit of like face shape research to get into like finding the right glasses. So that was kind of fun. But yeah, I don't know. Let us know what you guys want.
I wonder if I picked glasses that fit my face shape.
Yeah, so I learned that my face shape is actually heart, which I always was like, no one has a heart face. I don't even know what that is. But once I was looking at the pictures of different examples, I was like, oh my God, I have heart face, like for sure. Yeah. So I don't know. It's really interesting.
I don't even know what face shape I have. Maybe like diamond.
I'd have to look at the like little charts. Maybe we'll do an episode like determining our face and like body shapes. Maybe we can find research and like, yeah, it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways. Yay.
That's it. We did it.
We did it. Thanks for listening, you guys. Always. Hope you loved it. Let us know what other episodes you guys want. You know the drill. If you're on Spotify, swipe up. Yeah. Answer the poll or question. I don't know what it is. We're going to think about them later because my brain's on fire right now. Angela's family just got here like 10 minutes ago. I can hear that they got here. And so now I'm like distracted, you know? Yeah. I'm like, shit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned a little bit more about us. Or if you've never met us, this might have been really good for you. Yeah. It's so wild to think about how many of you don't know us and are listening in other countries.
I know.
I always forget.
And I almost forgot about my Owen and Mara shout out. So let me add that in so quickly.
Geez, that would have been so mean if we forgot. Yeah.
So Owen and Mara started a new business. It's called District Cookies. And you can follow them on Instagram at District Cookies. I think there's a period or something in there. We'll post it to our Instagram, like a link to their website or not their website, their Instagram. And they make custom cookies. So they have a whole Instagram that has like their order form and everything. And they deliver in the like DC, Maryland, Virginia area. I'm not sure if they have a radius or anything, but they've gotten a couple orders. The pricing is pretty good. So if you need
really good. Yeah.
If you need some custom cookies, definitely fill out their order form and get some cookies for your next event.
First of all, I didn't see that they just posted some Star Wars cookies and these love cookies. They're adorable. So
they're
check it out.
Cute.
The Instagram is underscore district cookies _. Okay. So that's the Instagram if you guys are interested. And what I was telling Angela, I showed it all to Angela and I was like, I really wish I lived there because I would buy some right now, like just for
Don't
fun.
worry, I'm going to order some to bring home in July. Yeah.
I was like, I would love to do that. They are so sweet. They were like, gluten-free is not extra charge. Let us know if you have allergies, like we'll accommodate, which is so amazing. And their pricing was honestly, I felt super fair for what it is. Because these are like, if you guys imagine like cutout cookies that have really intricate designs. I mean, the designs are great. Like
they're
these look
great.
So amazing. They're very professional looking. So they have the minimalist package, which is $36 for a dozen cookies. And that's with, you can have 1 to 3 colors plus black plus white and 2 to 3 designs. That's incredible. Like that's a really good price for like the amount of detail they're putting into this. And then you can also get their intricate dozen, which is $48 a dozen. That's 4 or more colors plus black. Wait, black and white not included? I thought black and white were included.
Not included in the colors. So you can get those in addition to the 4+ colors.
So 4+ colors plus black plus white in 4 to 8 designs. That's the intricate. Yes, you're right. I was like, I swear I read it right the first time. So yeah, definitely check it out. They have lots of links in their bio that like tell you all the information. And it's so cute. Their little logo is like DC, like District of Columbia, District Cookies. Yeah. I love how they did that play on words. I think that's adorable.
I know. I think it's so cute. And Arika, I don't know if she like asked you for that much help, but she was trying to figure out. Yeah, she was trying to figure out how to make the best logo, and she ended up getting like Canva Pro, which I think is the best thing for her. But
yeah, Canva Pro is so good. Like, highly recommend. Even the free Canva is really, really good if you guys are like trying to get into design for the first time. I didn't give them that much info. Like, they did this on their own. They went off. She did text me and she was like, you know, should I buy an iPad, whatever? And I was like, honestly, like, no, you don't need it. Like, you really don't need to buy stuff to get that kind of thing started unless you want to. So yeah.
But they're doing great. They've already got a couple orders, and
that's awesome.
If you're from this area, you should definitely order from them.
Yes.
And they don't deliver yet, but if we get more orders from where I'm from, they can definitely start to deliver in the future.
That's awesome. I love it. I know. I was like, next time we go to DC, like, I'll have to order some. They're just so cute. Like, they're adorable.
They are so cute.
So love it. Shout out Owen and Mara. Great job, girls.
Yay.
Yay. All right. Well, I guess we should wrap up. I have to go tend to the people I'm hosting.
The people in your house.
Yeah. But thank you guys for listening. As we said, follow us on Instagram at We Run on Coffee. We will be posting like all kinds of pictures from the episode, all my product recommendations, my screenshots I took, my music, and then also Owen and Mara's cookie business, District Cookies, all of those things. So follow us there. And if you'd like to email us, werunoncoffeepodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, and that's
I feel like I'm like talking so fast.
That's okay.
That's everything. We're leaving. Goodbye. I'm Arika. Wait, I said it wrong. I didn't say and with that, and that felt so wrong.
And with that,
I'm Arika.
And I'm Marissa.
And we run on coffee.
I forgot to say it. Okay, goodbye.
Bye, guys. Love you.